Hi guys, it's Sebastian with Looking, Feeling, Smelling Great. I'm back with another video for you today. Today we're going to do an unboxing or unpackaging of two new Louis Vuitton perfumes or fragrances that I purchased. Those two are Contre Moi and Apogée. And if you stick around till the end of the video, I will be giving one lucky subscriber of Looking, Feeling, Smelling Great's YouTube channel a sample of each. So please stay tuned. So you saw my first impressions video for Louis Vuitton fragrances that were recently launched. There are 7 fragrances in the collection, and I ended up picking up 2 of them. And actually, what I really liked in the video has turned out to be a little different. I ended up with Contre Moi, which was my favorite. It's the vanilla dominant one. And then I also ended up with Apogée, the more floral slash kind of fresh musk to me, which is how it comes off. So I ended up with those 2 fragrances, and I have them in this bag here, the Louis Vuitton bag, and we're going to go ahead and unpackage them and smell them and show you the bottles real quickly. So I asked for samples, and they're not really, like generous with samples. It's just Louis Vuitton. They have this thing about samples, but I ended up with a couple of them at least, and I got a little bag of them here. There's 3 of them. And so Louis Vuitton is really, very luxury, and the way they give you the receipt and everything is it's just all sealed and everything. So there's the receipt. I did buy these by myself. I ended up double bagging them. I just love these bags. The orange and blue, really cool. So the perfumes are in here. There's nothing else in here, although there are a few of the perfume cards or sleeved cards that they sprayed on there. So that's empty now. Here it is, 2 perfumes in here. So once I open these, they are not returnable whatsoever. So this is the final decision. I'm gonna keep them. So the boxes, I was told, are like designed after their trunks, their famous trunks that are very well known with their Louis Vuitton logo on it. But of course they're white bottles. But let's do Contre Moi first. Let's open that one up. Now Contre Moi is 3 kinds of vanilla: orange blossom, rose from grass, magnolia, and ambrette seeds. All 7 perfumes were created, or the nose behind them was Jacques Cavalier. Now Jacques Cavalier has been around for a long time. He's made so many. Like, he was behind Alexander McQueen, the original scent, Kingdom. He did Midnight Poison, which I love. He's done the entire Bulgari Aqua line, which I'm not a big fan of that line. It's just too aquatic, but he's done that. He's got, he did Issey Miyake, L'Odyssée, Sander for Men, which I absolutely love and wore, Rive Gauche pour Homme, which is awesome, Opium pour Homme, and tons of others. Those are a few of the fragrances that he did. So the fragrances in here, as I said, this was inspired by that trunk, their famous trunk, and basically it lifts off here, and then it's right there, and just kind of slips off. So it's a pretty unique packaging. I guess it's very Louis Vuitton-esque. And these actually kind of remind me of the Dior Privé collection packaging, or the cylinders that they come in. But of course this has gold on it, and the Dior do not. But then again, this is Louis Vuitton, which is LVMH, Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy Corporation, which also owns Dior, so I guess they kind of steal from one another. But anyway, it says Contre Moi, Louis Vuitton. There's not anything written on here except for the LV logo right up here. All the information about the perfume is here. I can't read it now, it's so bright, but there's a UPC code, again, Louis LV right there for the Louis Vuitton. So here goes. There it is. That's the bottle, Contre Moi. Nothing in here. And lifts off like that. I really do like these bottles, and I've heard mixed things about them. Some people like them, some people don't, but I like them. These are inspired by their original perfume bottles, which were made in the 40s. I guess since the 40s they have not released perfume, so this is a pretty big thing for the brand Louis Vuitton, and I hear they're doing really well. They're selling out of their perfumes, and they keep having to order them. But that's Contre Moi. It's a vanilla dominant fragrance, and I'm a big sucker for vanilla. So here goes, let's spray it. It does spray really nicely, and I can pick up the vanilla. So there's 3 kinds of vanilla I was told. I can't remember exactly what they are now. 2 different varieties from Madagascar, I believe, and one is a Tahitian vanilla. So I don't know what the differences are, but I guess there's unique nuances of the vanillas, and it kind of creates a unique fragrance here. So to me, the vanilla is very green. I get a green note. I don't know if that's from the rose, because I think the rose, if I get any rose from here, it kind of reminds me of their rose perfume that they also launched in this collection. So, but it's vanilla, but it has like this like earthiness, more like floral herbalness, I guess, if that's what you say. But it's very green. It's very kind of like juicy vanilla. It's wet vanilla perhaps, but it's not like a dense, thick vanilla. So it doesn't come off like thick and heavy, just very fresh and airy. But really, really nice. There's that green touch in there. I'm thinking it might be the magnolia, because I'm picking up in the notes on the Louis Vuitton website, they do have 3 or 4 of their fragrances have a magnolia in the notes, and it kind of one from the other kind of reminds me of another a little bit, and I think it's the magnolia that's kind of reminding me of the greenness here. But overall, it's a really, really nice fragrance. I really like this one, and it was my favorite of the 7. And so here we go, Contre Moi. I also like the fact that it has the LV logo up here. So great sprayer, great bottle. Really, really loving this one. So Contre Moi, let's go ahead and try the Apogée next. Now Apogée is Lily of the Valley, Jasmine, Magnolia, Gaiac wood, and sandalwood. Now, as I said in my original video, the first impressions video, this sort of reminded me of a lot of the Maison Francis Kurkdjian fresh musky fragrances. That's kind of why I bought it. It's really, really nice. It's pleasant to wear, and I think now that we have Indian summer around the corner here in San Francisco, these are going to come in. This one's going to come in really handy. So I really like this kind of fragrance to wear. So again, similar packaging, of course, and this is, as I said, inspired by their trunk. So it kind of lifts off there, and then the bottle is sitting right there. I mean, the box, the cylinder. And I'm having a hard time getting this one out. I think it's just kind of tight in there. So here we go. Voila, it's the same exact thing. Back to the box. Again, information here which I cannot read. It's very light. I need glasses. But the name of the fragrance is right here, the logo, that's pretty much it. And the cylinder is really nice. It's really fitted cylinder, so there's not a lot of bulk around it, which I also like. So this one, the color of the fragrance is lighter. So I guess it's because of the notes in here. They're white flowers with a little woodiness from the sandalwood and perhaps the Gaiac wood. So it's kind of makes sense why this one's lighter compared to the yellow, kind of an ambery yellow of the Contre Moi, which is a vanilla fragrance. So, well, let's spray this one. This one's really nice. I fell in love with Apogée much after I shot that video, so I went back and sniffed them and ended up with the Apogée. So here we go. Again, really nice sprayer. Now, I want to say something. As I mentioned in the video, these fragrances have a little bit of nicheness to them, but then again, they are definitely designer inspired, but this is not the kind of designer fragrances you're going to go to Macy's to pick up. These definitely have more class to them. They're more upscale, really luxury style perfumes, and I think they're perfectly made for the Louis Vuitton brand. But if you're not into designer fragrances, you might kind of not like them. But if all you've been wearing are designer fragrances, you're probably going to really love these fragrances. They are all targeted to women, but I think these two are pretty masculine, and for anyone that likes vanilla fragrances is definitely going to enjoy Contre Moi. And this one's definitely floral, but it doesn't come off floral, the Apogée. It's just kind of like a clean floral musk to me, minus the citrus, which is what Francis Kurkdjian uses in his line. But really nice. This is probably going to be closer to the skin compared to the vanilla, which I like, but when my body temperature rises and I sweat, I think these are going to really be perfect. So both have a green quality. I think it's the magnolia. Both of these scents have magnolia in it, so it's unique. I like that about this scent. We have a lot of magnolia trees out in San Francisco, so I really love the way they smell. They have a kind of a flowery lemon scent, but not like a citrus flower, so I'm really digging both of them. And actually, now that I've sprayed it on here, it's opening up really beautifully with my body chemistry. So really coming alive, really kind of getting a little more floral, a little more white, and some woodiness. Both of them are really, really nice. So there you have it. We have Contre Moi and we have Apogée. What are your thoughts? Are you familiar with these fragrances yet? Have you been to your local Louis Vuitton boutique to test them out? If you haven't, now's your chance to win a sample of each of these, because I wanted to be generous and give back to the viewers here at the channel and have you, check out fragrances that you probably might not get a chance to try them out. If you want to skip that, you might want to shop around and pick up some samples if you can. I know they're kind of difficult to come by, but I'm sure somebody's selling some samples somewhere, and you should do that. But if you want to participate in the giveaway, put down one comment. This is only open to USA residents. Put down what state you live in. Also put down what it is about these two fragrances that I did unboxing for or unpackaging for that you like. So I do need that information, and make sure you're subscribed. There's a subscribe button at the top, and in 3 to 5 days I will do the randomizer and select one person to win a sample of each of these fragrances. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. Today's unboxing, unpackaging of Contre Moi and Apogée by Louis Vuitton. Let me know your thoughts on this collection of fragrances. Will you want to check them out? Are you not interested? Do you not like this brand? Do you not like these fragrances or the way they sound? Let me know your thoughts. Please list below. Also, please follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And make sure you're subscribed. There's a subscribe button at the top so that you don't miss out on future videos and giveaways. And I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.